for the August 30 local government elections. That happened yesterday, and reactions have been trailing that. And I'm pretty sure many of you listening now, especially those who listen to the Morning Crossfire very often, you'll be eager to also share your thoughts on what you think about this particular list. Well, for those who are not familiar with some of the names, even though you heard it yesterday, I'll just go over a few of them again. In that list, the PDP had only 3 chairmanship candidates. Now, this is where some people had concerns because of the particular local government areas that the PDP fielded its candidates in. So Dr. Gift Walu is the candidate for Obiakbo. Oweli Hunda is for Port Harcourt City local government at Falga. And then Chuku Ogbogu is for Ogba Egbema Endoni local government area. Now, if you are familiar with the politics of Rivers State and the demography of Rivers State, then you know how important these local governments I just mentioned are to the growth and economy of the state. Not because the others are not, but let's face the facts and numbers. In the numbers game, these ones are very important. Now, there are certain theories that some people are making with regards to this. Aside those 3, the others, 20 candidates, APC took over. And now, even within those APCs, there were some people there who are used to be known as members of the PDP. Very important to also put that in perspective. There are some people amongst those candidates of the APC who used to be known as members of the PDP. And many are confused with that because you were not aware of when they defected. You didn't hear the announcement. It didn't happen as usually used to, where they are welcomed by maybe the party chairman in the state, in this case Chief Tony Okocha. We didn't have that happen. We didn't have all of those razzmatazz that comes with defection. So there's even a question on whether really these people defected, because now we don't know whether at the ward level they wrote a letter to the PDP and said they are no longer members of this party, they are going to the APC, and whether they are now card-carrying members of the APC, we also do not know, or whether they are not just card-carrying members, but loyal members of the APC. Now, these are very important questions that you need to ask when you are looking at what's playing out in the politics of Rivers State at the moment, especially with some of the APC candidates who were known as PDP members. So, have these individuals fully left the PDP, or are they fully loyal card-carrying members of the APC? Maybe there was a closed-door ceremony somewhere where they were welcomed by the APC chairman. Very possible. Even within the APC, there are talks. There are some people that were said to be on the other side of the divide. I mean, loyal to the Chief Emeka Beke followers of the party, are also part of those that are involved in this election and became candidates, which also raises the question: what is happening? Is the APC now everybody on one page, or some people have decided to realize that the national leadership of our party recognizes Chief Tony Okocha, so that's the person we're working with? That's for the APC to clarify for us, and those people who are in the factions to let us know. But with regards to this list and the individuals on it and the election coming August 30, the questions I had asked earlier, especially for those members of the APC now that were known members of the PDP, those questions are very important. Beyond those questions is also this: with what we are seeing with the PDP having more local governments chairmanship candidates than the APC having more local government chairmanship candidates than the PDP, is it safe to say that the APC is now in charge of Rivers State? Because if you go on X, we're asking you a question: who is politically in charge of Rivers State at the moment, ahead of this August 30 election? Who is politically in charge of Rivers State? Emphasis on politically in charge of Rivers State. Why am I asking this question? It's simple. Because there are rumors, not rumors, speculations, that most of the people on this list are loyal to the FCT minister, which brought us to ask, is the APC sure that the people who are its candidates are loyal members of the party? Or is there something else we don't know? Now, if you follow till this time, many people in space of public opinion have suggested or hinted or alleged that, well, the individuals who are branded as the candidates of these parties were selected. And many point fingers to the direction of the FCT minister to say, well, he is the person controlling both parties. Remember, before now, those rumors have been on for quite a while. And even the FCT minister has alluded to the fact that, well, he has everyone on his side. Remember that birthday party somewhere in Yogoni area? I can't remember whether it's in Kana or where. But I know it was in one of the APC's chieftain was at that event as well. Everybody's on his side. And that got people saying, oh, the FCT minister is in control of the PDP and also in control of the APC. This, I must add, Chief Tony Okocha has consistently debunked and described as untrue. But now with these individuals who are chairmanship candidates of the APC, who used to be in the PDP, some of them, and are known to be loyal friends and loyalists of the minister, some people are beginning to bring that conversation back up again to say, is it really true that the FCT minister perhaps plotted all of this? Follow the calculations. We're going somewhere. So if that's the case, the question would be, should the APC be excited that it is in charge of Rivers State, or should we be saying that it is the FCT minister who is really in charge because the people in these positions are alleged to be loyalists to him and could defect any time, any day, if the call is made? Remember, we are already questioning whether or not these people are loyal card carrying members of the APC. So should the APC feel that it is in charge in Rivers State now? Or is it also a move to impress the national leadership of the APC to think that they are in charge of Rivers State? Even though many would ask whether the individuals are loyal to the party or to the leadership of the APC, not just in the state, but at the national level. These are some of the questions that many are asking. Well, we'll open the phone lines and get your thoughts. But on X, we need you to go and join the poll. Who is politically in charge of Rivers State ahead of the August 30 local government poll? That is the question. And we have several options there, several political parties and names of individuals. The PDP, because many think, in fact, if you listen to the news this morning, you must have heard a public affairs analyst, Peter Obi, who was trying to explain what he thinks was happening with regards to the PDP having just 3 candidates in those 3 sensitive local government areas. Very important local government areas to the politics of Rivers State. He argued that those 3 local government areas combined have a voting strength that matches the remaining 20 where they have the APC candidates running. And there are also those that argue that even with those 20, many of those individuals are still loyalists of the FCT minister, who many already publicly have described as the leader of the PDP and the leader of politics in Rivers State. Okay, so at least that's a fact that many have said. But go on X and let us know, who do you think ahead of August 30 election is in charge of Rivers State? Is it the APC? Because, I mean, they have more candidates in this election than any other political party. Or is it the PDP, who has 3 candidates, but according to analysts, these 3 candidates are occupying 3 sensitive local government areas that are crucial to the economic and political growth of the state? Or is it the FCT minister, who many have said has his stooges in all of these political parties and is the one running things at the moment in both political parties, regardless of which name or which flag you fly? Or is it the president, who many also say is the one who benefits the most in all of this because, I mean, it looks as though everybody's trying to impress him and be on his good side ahead of 2027. Let us know what you think. On X, Nigeria Info PH. That's the handle. So go there, join the poll, vote, and let us know. Towards the end of the show, we will call out the numbers. In the meantime, you can call us up on 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0002. I'm sure you followed me up until this point. It's the APC in charge of Rivers State. Can the APC say it is in charge in Rivers State, especially if you look at the numbers? Tam Ben on Facebook says, not just APC. The FCT minister is in charge, not just of Rivers State, but also in charge in some parts of Nigeria. Omoefe says, good morning. It's so glaring that the FCT minister is in charge of both parties. They are both working to deliver the president come 2027. Gosoka says, I thought PDP has ESCOs across 23 local government areas and 319 wards of the state. How come they only produce 3 candidates? Big question. Unfortunately, I'm not a member of the PDP to know. But I'm pretty sure the PDP would have to answer to that. The PDP chairman possibly at some point would give us more information about that. There's also a conversation to have about what's happening with the PDP at the moment. Because even at the national level, they still haven't said much about the situation of the PDP leadership in Rivers State. Aaron Chukwuemeka was the chairman at one time, and then he went to Honorable Robinson Ewo, and then now it's Aaron Chukwuemeka again. And in all of this, there's nothing done or said by the National Assembly. In the case of the APC, clearly you saw the national leadership came and took a position who it recognizes as a leader, even though there was a court judgment that came or court ruling that came in the favor of Chief Emeka Beke. The national leadership of the party made it clear who their leader is and who they recognize and who they are working with. In the PDP, you can't really say that is the case. So there's still some sort of uncertainty around where the PDP leadership at the national level stands with everything happening in Rivers State. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
All right, good morning.
RISIEC, calling from Ubumini.
Okay, go on.
Ifiemi, if you ask me, I will still center everything to the negotiation and the peace existing in this state. If you still ask me, whatever thing that is happening now in Rivers State politically, still followed with the whole negotiation, the whole peacekeeping, the whole everything that is happening in Rivers State. So let us see or sit to watch what will happen in 30th August. Because this is my first time of seeing two parties merging together and then running the same ideology. Is it constitutional? Because we always refer to the Constitution. Thank you very much. Ezeke.
All right, Ezeke, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, my brother Andrew.
Mm.
Am I back as power?
Okay, go on, God's power.
Andrew, I want to start my open statement with the statement made by Chief Okuta some time ago when he said that APC will be taking over Rivers State. Andrew, without consulting any native doctor or whatsoever, you will see that the statement Chief Okuta made is coming to pass. Given the fact that APC is the majority, come 30th of August local government election, it is not by the strength of the local government. Because if you are playing by the strength, you will say that some LGAs that APC have taken over are also majority, like in Ghana. Ghana has one of the largest voting strengths in Rivers State. But let's talk about the coalition. Let's talk about the coming together of APC, PDP, and SDP, and other political parties.
All right, we'll talk about that after the break. We have a short commercial to go for now. So when we return, we'll find out more. And we'll even wonder and ask questions. How come the APC didn't? So the APC is not interested in Falga or in Obiakpo, as important as those local government areas are to the economy and politics of Rivers State. They're not interested in them because they didn't field any candidates there that I'm aware of. Maybe they did, and I don't have the information yet. Or the PDP was not interested in getting any other local government. It was okay with just those three, and so they didn't want to field candidates in the other ones. Or, like the caller just said, is it a thing of both parties came together and agreed that this is how we're going to share it? If that's the case, who is organizing this meeting and deciding this sharing? Good morning after the break.
Are you looking?
What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info.
Ifiemi Andrew. Is the APC really in charge of Rivers State? We asked you to go on X and join the poll. Let us know what you think. Who is politically in charge of Rivers State ahead of the August 30 local government elections? Well, the APC has more candidates in the local government, even though they don't have candidates in three very important local government councils that many would expect that they would be interested in as well. However, the PDP, on the other hand, has three candidates in three crucial local government areas in Rivers State. local government areas that are very important to the state, both politically and economically, and they do not have in the other 20 local government areas. And some people would ask, aren't they interested in those councils? Because, of course, the idea would be they might want to win more and have more. Okay, that aside, we have other political parties, though, that have candidates here and there, but not in all local government areas as well. The Labour Party is one of them. The ADC did not participate in the election. It stated that it wouldn't. The Boot Party also didn't. But then we have several other political parties that you would say, okay, but not in all local government areas. Now, the big question is, was this an agreement by the political parties, according to the call we had before the break, that the political parties perhaps came together and had a meeting and agreed that is this coalition we are seeing and decided to share the candidacy of the various local governments among themselves? And that's what we are seeing now. If that's the case, who called for the meeting and who is officiating this meeting is another big question. So go on X. Who politically is in charge ahead of the elections? Is it the APC because they have more candidates? Is it the PDP because, of course, they have 3 candidates in three crucial local government areas? Or is it the FCT minister because there are the reports that he's in charge of both political parties and the hand behind the selection of these candidates? Or is it the president, who many say is the one that everyone seeks to please at the moment ahead of 2027? Let us know what you think. Go to the polls and vote. Nigeria Info PH on X. The numbers to call are 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0007 or 0817 923 0002. You can also send WhatsApp messages to 0809 030 6416. We go to Rukboku and start with Walter. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning, Chief Andrew.
All right, Walter, go on, please.
Yes, you asked a simple question. Who is in charge politically in Rivers State? Okay, am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, I have to tell you that FTC is in charge in Rivers State. And that has been an agreement with him and the President of Nigeria, Tinubu. Okay? And that is why all the coordinations have been going on, this and that. You see, let me tell you, as a politician, I told people, if you don't know how to play it, you join. To those people that knows how to play it. Chief, even we is a politician. See, before you read law, go into politics, political science. He read political science and law. So whether you like it or not, he is in charge of Rivers State, APC or PDP. Okay, let me ask you, those people, candidates now in APC, are they not PDP members? Are they APC carrying card members?
Well, that's a question I also asked. We don't know whether they are APC card carrying members or whether they are loyal members of the APC even.
To be APC today or tomorrow, let them bring their cards. And meanwhile, in APC, they have card carrying members and they are registered there. Likewise, PDP. So, this man knows how to play politics. So, those members that claim to be APC, governor aspirants,
chairmanship candidates,
chairman aspirants, they are still PDP. By the end of the day, after 30.
So why do you think this move? Why do you think the move? Some people think that the move is to give the impression to the national leadership of the APC and the country that the APC is in charge in Rivers State. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that is what is playing. I agree. Because they are in two areas. They are in two places mandated. Okay? of what we are doing. I'm a PDP member. I have my card. What we are working, or they are working, because I don't know what the policies they are playing. They are working towards
2027?
That the case may be. And I've told people, our president today, who run his 8 years, anyhow they want to play the politics in Nigeria, Tinubu will still be there. So
okay.
His subjects are working for him.
All right, Walter.
So all this coalition or no coalition will not work at the end of the day.
All right, Walter, thank you.
I know what I'm talking as a politician.
Thank you, Walter. Let's go to Remo Dumaya now. Bright, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi. Happy good morning.
Good morning.
I think the APC and PDP in Rivers State share one vision, which is 2027 for Tinubu to come back. And the leader of both that party in Rivers State is the FCC minister, former Rivers State governor, which is POS Africa. If you ask me, they have one vision for Tinubu to come back based on the good work Tinubu is doing. APC occupying 20 local governments and PDP occupying 3. They are the same good leaders that will bring the vision of 2027 of Mr. President. So, FCC minister, which is the leader of Rivers State, both APC and PDP, is in charge of those parties because they share one vision. Not even just in Rivers State, even in South-South, the entire South-South. When you watch all the governors are joining APC to make sure that they deliver Tinubu 2027. Because most of those states, PDP is no longer strong. But in Rivers State, PDP is strong, APC is strong, and they are all under FCC minister as our leader in Rivers State.
All right. Temple in a chair. Good morning. We lost the call from Temple. Bright Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning once again, Andrew.
Yeah, good morning, Mufasa.
Yeah, who is in charge? Straight answer. I think Abuja is in charge of Rivers State. For me, I think Rivers State has officially become a sub-colony of some few individuals, politicians, strong, powerful politicians. And it's not about even the political parties anymore, because ideally, if we operate a functional society, individuals are not supposed to be bigger than institutions. But what we have now, we have powerful and strong individuals, and we have weaker institutions. Whether it's APC or PDP, we know that they all come from one family. Okay, even the Antonio Kosha led APC today, I can tell you for free that he does not have control over even the candidates who have emerged as APC aspirants for this election. In fact, even in your news, in your various jingles, you see these aspirants or candidates, as you may call them, openly pledging their allegiance and loyalty to the FCC minister and not to the supposed APC chairman. And I see a serious quarrel brewing in the future, because the led APC will be expecting this chairman, this chairman, if eventually emerges, to be loyal to him. And that is going to be a very tall order. So for me, we have individuals who have become so strong, and we have political parties that have become so weak. That is what is currently happening in Rivers State. Rivers State is officially a colony of strong politicians in Abuja. That's my position this morning.
All right, Mufasa, thank you. 08179230007. 08179230007. You can also call 08179230002. This person says, the APC is not in charge, but the FCT minister is. Allegedly, is the one that even got the forms for them. With all of them, must be loyal to him. What a man. We are watching one man belonging to two political parties, Ezekiel Azariah. That message is from you. This person says the FCT minister has taken over the state, not APC. Onyenucheya Stephen. Good morning. This one says, can you mention core members of the APC that are coming out as candidates in this election? How will I know core members of the APC? I don't have the list. Both PDP and APC candidates are all loyalists of the FCT minister. PDP at night, APC in the morning. I just pity for those core members of the APC who are following the leadership of Tony Okocha. Ifiemi Andrew, that's from you. Good morning, Andrew. I thought you can call any of the lines. Victoria Chigo, you can call any of the lines. 0817-923-0007. You can also call 0817-923-0003. Or you call 0817-923-0002. Barry from Port Harcourt, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Barry. Go on.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Andrew. Hello.
Yes, go on.
If you can see it's playing in Rivers State, you can know that it's wisdom of spiritual and devilish. Because if I may ask you, if you take American politics, they are not playing politics here. In America, can you see such politics in America? A different political party will be disputed by one set of people, and you are telling me it's politics. What they are doing here is bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in their heart. That is why they are always boast and be forced to the truth. There is nothing happening in Rivers State.